So, Thor, Love and Thunder. You excited to see it?
Yeah.
I want to go see it, but I've had some mixed reviews about it.
I mean, there's a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people don't really like it because it's like a rom-com.
Yeah, which is different from Marvel movies because they're usually just pure action. Yeah, pure action. IGN gave it a 7 out of 10. They were saying that Christian Bale's new villain, Gore, which
Everyone loves him.
yeah, everyone's saying he's really good, but he was underutilized.
Yeah. But as a villain, apparently he's going to make a really good villain.
Yeah, because Christian Bale is a really good actor, especially when he was in Batman. Even though he was played Batman, he said it was harder to play a hero than it was to play a villain, which I mean, kind of makes sense because everyone's usually messed up in their own mind. So they said that King Valkyrie as well. Apparently, she was not really used as much as she was talked about in the trailers, which is kind of sad to hear because she's a good character.
She is.
But I have a feeling that she's gonna have a relationship with Natalie Portman's new character. Oh, not new character, Jane Foster, because they'll present in the movie as like
the new Thor.
Well, yeah, and they'll present it as like the new gay movie, a gay movie between them, which that'd be really cool. I'm really excited to see this though, because the budget for this is way more than it was for the last Thor movie, which did really well.
250 million.
250 million. That's like, what's that? That's 70 million more than Thor Ragnarok, which made 800 million. And this one's in the first weekend, because we're recording this on Tuesday right now. On the first weekend, it's already made 300 million across the global, which is actually what's correct. Yeah, that global, which is actually really good. They still said that IGN still stated that Chris Hemsworth is doing a good job as usual. I mean,
you can't really
go wrong, Chris Hemsworth.
Exactly.
Especially when you see those cheeks in the trailer. But we're not going to go into that. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 68%, and for a Marvel movie, that's kind of low.
No, it's low. Most of the ratings on like Instagram, TikToks, all throughout social media, it's normally just a 6, which is really low.
Yeah, most Marvel movies get like 8s, and sometimes 9s. But I mean, speaking of TikTok, there are some theories about the movie which I want to go into. Oh, there's loads of theories because of all the nerds and stuff, including me. But people are saying that Natalie Portman's character, because it's been confirmed that her character is following like the storyline from the comics where she gets cancer, and apparently people are thinking that she got cancer from the Reality Stone, which is what she absorbed in the second film, which I mean makes sense, but then it got sucked out of her by Malekith, who was like the villain of the second one.
Yeah.
But people think that it's still left in her blood, and it makes sense because the stones give off gamma radiation, which was like stated in Endgame, and that's why Hulk was the one that had to snap. And people think that she got cancer from it because it's gamma is bad for humans, which is why Tony died when he snapped at the end of the movie as well. But it kind of makes sense.
Talking about Endgame, there's been so many conspiracy theories about Thanos and Thor, about how they didn't go to Eternity to make their wish.
Oh yeah, apparently Eternity is going to be in the film, which is like he makes like wishes in the comics, like someone who does wishes, and people think apparently Thor's already known about him, and Thor could have gone to him and asked to bring everyone back.
Thanos did as well. That's what people are saying. They said that if he really wanted to destroy everything, he could have just went there instead of wasting his time.
But I mean, maybe it's like almost impossible to go there.
I mean, I guess you never know until you watch the movie.
Yeah, we need to see it. We haven't seen it yet.
No. No spoilers.
Yeah. Despite the reviews though, people are saying it's still the most fun film in Phase 4.
Yeah, one of the funniest.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
To be fair, Shang-Chi, it was kind of funny.
Oh, Shang-Chi was really good.
Like that guy, the one that was in the basement.
Oh yeah, what's
his name? I forgot his name.
The guy who pretended to be the Mandarin in the third Iron Man film.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Funny.
Yeah, compared to because apparently the director of Marvel said that the whole theme for Phase 4 is like guilt and conscience. which I mean, kind of makes sense.
Most probably Gore then, with his daughter Love.
Yeah, that makes sense because she's. That's why he's going on the rampage in the movie.
Or it could be Thor.
Thought yeah, because at the end of Endgame, you know, after he missed Thanos' head, that could explain it because he was like really down, and especially at the end of Endgame when he still had his belly fat
Yeah.
and he like lost himself. Because this movie is about him like trying to find his own way around because he's said he's retired as a superhero now. I mean, it's kind of sad, but I doubt it's going to be the end because it's
No.
Thor, and Chris Hemsworth said he wants to stay on the Marvel movies for ages as long as they want him.
Yeah.
But my guess is that this movie will probably be one of the best of Phase 4 so far. So apparently right now we're right through in the middle of Phase 4. And out of them so far, I'm guessing it'll probably be up there. I think it won't be... I feel like... I'm not sure if it's going to be as good as Spider-Man. Spider-Man was amazing.
Spider-Man was one of the best.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of cool to switch it up a bit. But back to Thor, 'cause we keep going off topic. We asked people out in public, a few people around the area, about the film, about the trailer. What's your name?
My name is Ethan.
Amos. Omar. Charlie Bellamy.
Have you seen the new Thor trailer?
I have, yeah. It was good. I like the special effects. I thought it was really well made. Celestials are quite cool. It's a good trailer.
The trailer was pretty good. I enjoyed it. There wasn't too much I haven't seen, but I was happy to see that, you know, Celestials were there. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
It looks quite interesting. Like, it had good visual effects and the action looks quite exciting.
There was so much happening I couldn't understand it, but it makes me want to watch the film.
Definitely not in cinemas. I'll probably pirate it. Cinemas are too expensive, man.
Probably not. I don't go to cinema much. But it does look good. If I was to watch it in cinema, I think I would enjoy it.
They said they liked the trailer, but a lot of them said they probably won't see it in cinema.
No.
They might just pirate it. Which, I mean,
It makes sense because like everything's going up in price.
yeah, inflation and everything.
And Thor isn't one like particularly popular right now out of all the Marvel movies.
I disagree. I think, I mean,
Really?
yeah, because Thor, he's like the most popular one, I think. He's more popular than like, I'd say right now he's probably more popular than Spider-Man.
Yeah, but not many people talk about him.
Yeah, because he's like, with all the Marvel movies now, they're kind of apparently declining.
Yeah.
People saying they're declining and saying they're all like the same. Like all the posters, if you see all the posters, how they promote them, they all look really like the same.
Yeah.
Other than this one actually looks decent. But yeah, they all had like the main character like in the middle of the poster. And like, I feel like this movie's kind of switching it up though with like what you said earlier about being like a rom-com, which I mean, it's going to take some time getting used to, which is probably why people aren't really liking it as more. But there are reviews saying that like, it's really fun and it's like a good entertaining movie, but just it drags away from like the Marvel aspects with like Gore being underutilized, and apparently they made him like slightly comedic. For someone in the trailer who looked really dark, having him like comedic kind of really doesn't fit. But I mean, I think I want to see him again. Hopefully, I haven't even seen him now, but I want to hopefully see him again because I like Christian Bale, and I think we need some more villains. Because after Thanos, it's kind of like there's not really been any good villains.
Yeah, that's true.
It turns out good. I think I like most movies, and I love my Marvel movies, so I think I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. As long as I get to see some good action, some good fight scenes of Thor, then apart from that, I think I'm gonna enjoy it. But yeah, I want to know what the post-credit scenes are as well. Have a theory that they're gonna do something with the gods, maybe something with Hercules, because he's like important in the movies, in the comics, I mean. And then maybe something to do with God, or maybe definitely something to set up like the next movie or something. That's what they usually
Yeah,
do,
that's what they always do.
which I like. It's cool. It gets me hyped. But yeah, thanks for listening.
TY.
TY.